Hello my friends, I am G Hondo. Welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD One City Challenge. This is episode 8. So in between episode 7 and episode 8, I've taken a look around to see what we're going to be accomplishing, and I see a couple things I'd like to do. First off, I'd like to expand our tram network, because right now we really only have a few small parts of the city actually being used in terms of intra-city passenger traffic, so we're going to add a few more trams, or at least a few more tram stops. I'll probably just keep the same 5 trams and just alter their routes. And the other thing I wanted to do was to get some use out of this line here, which is currently doing nothing. The closest city I can find that has even moderate amounts of passengers is Lewisdale, which is way over here. So it's a bit of a trip, but it's not too bad. It'll be slightly shorter than our current one to St. Tillywell, so it's not too bad. I checked all of these cities over here, and this one did have the highest passengers, so hopefully that stays pretty constant and wasn't just a particularly good month last month by sheer luck or something. But anyway, that's what we're going to start working on right now. So first we'll do the passenger trams. Let's get into that. So all we're really doing is just adding a few more passenger stations, and then I'll have to rejig the route. Because basically when I was looking at it, it really looks like this section over here basically has no coverage. There's not too many houses yet, but it has no coverage, and it's going to grow. Same with right here. So we want to add one here and one here. We'll do those first. One right there, and one, say, there. As well, noticeable gaps is basically this whole back section here, where all these buildings are. Oops, come on. Thank you. So basically, I'm going to extend this line a little bit. So we'll plunk a station there, and another one there. Oops, there must be something on the road there. Okay, right there then. Fair enough. And lastly, something for this bit over here. So maybe right there. That'll do. Right, so now we need just to make sure that these actually have actual streetcar tracks getting to them all, and some way to make a not particularly convoluted route to actually use them. So most of the original section, of course, is fine. We do need to extend down here, and I think we'll basically just come down and over, and I think that'll be the easiest way. And probably we will want, if we can, to come down and around. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We just have to overshoot this house a little bit. Not a problem. Oops, that's one more than I really needed, but that's okay. Okay, so now there's a path, and we need to get back up. And over, and back up onto the main line. And up over here, we just need to extend this. That's pretty easy. And keep extending all the way to there. Over to here, back down. And reconnect that to the main line. Beautiful. Okay, that should do that trick quite nicely. Now we need to actually set some routes here. It'll probably be easiest actually just to start completely fresh. Alright, so starting from the depot, they'll come out, they will go to south. And then I think we want to come down this way to Frogtown Halt, down and around to Exchange, up to Frogtown itself, then over. How do we do this one? These are going to be a bit of a mess, whichever way I do it. Alright, well, we'll do come here, and then here, and then I'll have to put something to connect across here, so they can get to here, and here, and then back. Actually, they could get Central on their way back to the depot, so I'll take Central out from there and add it here in the list. Yeah, that makes more sense. Now they're just coming straight up here, around and back. Yeah, that'll work. Now I don't have to mess around with this at all. Cool. Okay. So now you have the orders that everyone else needs to copy. That did not work so well. Neither did that. Okay. Can I just do it this way? Okay, well, we'll try then. Let's just get rid of everything and then tell to copy that. Ah, that's better. Okay. So that's 2 done. 3. Copies from 1. Beautiful. 4. Copies from 1. Excellent. And 5. Copies from 1. Perfect. Okay. Now that will obviously take a little bit for them to zip around and get all these stations up and running and all that, but that's fine. While they are doing that, we will start on the other part of what we are doing, which is the train from Lewisdale. I could put in a monorail, but I think I'm just going to stick to straight rail for everybody. It's just simpler. I guess we'll put that right there. That covers most of the city, and if it lets me, I'll put in a couple of passenger trucks. Nope, not streetcars, just regular. Oh, I guess they could be streetcars, but I'll just do regular ones. If they'll let me. Yeah, they will on that side. And how about on this side? Nope, too far away. Okay. Maybe here? Yes. Okay, so we're missing that house. That's fine. Close enough. Alright. Now I need to dodge this city here. So yeah, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. That'll do. And down here, we'll start the line back up the other way so we can dodge this thing. That'll do. Okay. Beautiful. That'll work. Continue this line up. Whee! Whee! Wow, that's a long one. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. Okay. And a depot somewhere. I guess it doesn't really matter where. I'll put it over here where I wreck the grass. Well, desert. Then it looks deliberate. Or something. Anyway. Alright, so we are using Turner turbos. We are going to be doing passengers. We'll start with 3, I guess. And how's the mail situation here? Not very good, so I'm not even going to bother with mail for this one. Because it just isn't going to do much. So you're going from Lewisdale through the depot all the way down here. Okay. And of course we need to name this thing. Most important part of all. Hello, Smokey. Why are you yelling at me, sir? Come on up here. If you want attention, I can give you attention, but you have to be where I can reach you. I can't reach you from down there. Come on. No? Okay, just stay there then. Good kitty. That's fine too. Alright, and with all that taken care of, we are ready to basically start for today. We're only 10 minutes in, that's no big deal, right? Anyway, let's go. That was weird, I don't know what it was doing there, but anyway. The cursor got stuck on some kind of movement thing, I don't know what it was doing, but anyway. Alright, so that station is now active. So we can zip the speed up here. Because of course it has a long way to go. But it's mostly straight, just a couple of corners and very minor ones, so it should be able to stay at full speed pretty much the entire way. Now we're also going to get messages about the streetcars. That's cool. But as you know, I'm more interested in trains, so that's why we're watching that. It's just the thing I do. Anyway. Yes, thank you for that. I guess there was plenty of passenger traffic there, so it's nice and full, so this side will be profitable. Well, it's going to be almost full coming back, too, so that's good. Works for me. That works for me. I guess if it came down to it, I could also start bringing diamonds over here. But, nah. Our bank gets all the diamonds. Forget everybody else. Alright, here we go. So we're definitely profitable, and it's not 100% full, but it's pretty close. These things all hold 40, so it's a little better than 3/4 full. That's close enough. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Now let's go have a boo over here. Make sure our streetcars are doing well. Probably easiest just to grab one of them from here. Because in the city it's going to be really hard to see what they're doing, so... Well, looks like they're having no trouble getting full. That's a good sign. Oh yeah, plenty of passenger traffic inside the city. This one here, not likely so much. That's out here, it's not as busy yet, but that's fine. Maybe 5 trams is still too much, even with this longer route. Because I noticed it's spending a lot of time waiting for the one in front of it. That and, of course, breakdowns, but... And apologies for the sirens from outside that you can, I'm sure, hear. Apparently it's going to be a heavy police day today. Anyway. Okay, so most of these stations are going to have no trouble filling with passengers. Obviously just the newer ones on the outskirts of the city won't yet. But as the city keeps growing, presumably, at least some of those will grow, so it'll be okay. But anyway, it's definitely profitable. No question, no problem there. So, cool. Okay. And now we're actually growing every 12 days. That's fantastic. So I'm starting to think it's not necessarily the size, although that must have some influence. There must be something else to it, maybe percentage of the city that's covered or something. I'm not sure. But either way, that's fantastic. And we have so much food coming in that's not really a problem either. Plus, I was looking around, and if it comes down to it, I can always add in... In fact, I might, because that's humongous. Just basically add another siding onto this Bee Grove line. In fact, let's do that. While I'm talking about it, let's just do it. Basically, all I was going to do is pop to here. I'm only interested in the fruit. Excuse me. The rest I don't actually care about. But then this line here can just slide down. And it will basically be another siding for this train. Because it's going to go most of the way down here before joining up with it. And all this is exclusive, so there'll be no problem there. So really, it's just this part here to here where that could be a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another siding here on the other side, just to further increase the chances that things can get past each other without causing any real trouble. That's my hope, anyway. Oops, overshot that a little bit. That's okay. And on this side, I undershot it. Okay, fair enough. Right, so these incoming signals already can govern which line it takes, and I'm going to let this line here be multi-directional, so train can use either direction. I kind of on these ones were sort of forcing it by only putting signals on one side, but these I'm going to deliberately leave off. Oh, they're actually already willing to use it. That's kind of cool. Anyway. And the advantage, of course, to using this same line is I can also use its depot. Yay. Anyway, so we'll want a turbo, and this will be for fruit. I have no idea. Let's start with, I don't know, 4? Sure, why not? This is fruit from Nantwich. Excellent. And your route shall be Nantwich. Whee! Depot. And to here. And I'm not going to have it try to move the fruit itself. We have helicopters for that. So just to come in, drop off the fruit, and then head all the way back. And with that, you are green to go. Okay, so it stops there to make sure that line's clear. Excellent. So far, no fireball. Okay, so that one shows up, but you stayed down. You should pop here, because that's your only choice here. Beautiful. I think this will work. I like it. Yes, this means that this part of the line is that little bit busier, and therefore things will get a little bit slower, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, this is now active. And it's got plenty of production, so no trouble. By the time it gets back, it probably will have no trouble full loading. And that's cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And again, the depot itself can always be a choice for where to wait. Because right now there's still... Is there somebody actually in that? I don't see anyone. Oh, that one there was using it. Okay. That's right, because I have stuff on coming in from both sides. It's a pretty busy junction. Anyway. Beautiful. That one waited. That one goes by. Now, I could, in all reality, have the connection point, instead of being way back there, I could bring it all the way down to here. So it's only this part here, but it should be okay. With this many sidings, it shouldn't be a big deal. Alright. And as expected, it filled up really, really, really quickly and easily. In fact, we probably can get away with more fruit cars, but anyway. Good, good. So far, so good. Loving it. Loving it. What is that? Oh, a new bus. We're not using road buses, I'm using road trams. So I'll say yes, but I'm not going to actually use it. Not a problem. Oh yeah, this side's full again. Okay. There it goes. Okay. And drop off. Plenty profitable, no problem whatsoever. think I've got this sorted well enough that we'll have no fireballs. If it's gone back and forth this many times without any significant delay or mess up, it's probably safe. So, cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, they're not terribly impressed with the amount that I'm doing, so we'll actually add a few more fruit cars for the next trip back. Let's say, I don't know, that many more. That'll do. Alright, off you go. Means it'll be a bit slower, but not a big deal. Awesome. So again, you should make a pile of money, no problem. Of course, the load times will also be slower because now it's too big for the station, but it's fine. And it does take a little bit more to get up to speed, but there's not, other than just these couple of corners for the sidings, it's not really that bad anyway, so most of it's pretty straight, so not a big deal. Being able to pick up a lot more of this fruit should really help their opinion of me, which right now is quite poor. But anyway, that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's 150 fruit we're hauling at a time. That should be pretty good. Should be good. Excuse me. If I was really brave, I might try and find some way to have these different tracks work with each other. That way it's really one true, fully functional station where any train can come in on any line, but I just foresee so many occasions where one will end up sitting, waiting to leave, with another train sitting, waiting to come in, and then just sitting there like this. And that will be a real pain to fix. So, that's why I haven't done that. Yes, it means it's less efficient, but it also means a lot less trains getting stuck. So, anyway. That's the reasoning in my head, anyway. Anyway, we're slowly improving our rating. It's probably never going to get much above poor, just because this thing does have so much production. Unless I do add a second train, which I certainly could. I could just clone this train. We have enough sidings there. If I just added a siding for this side as well, it probably would be fine, but I think we'll be okay. I don't really need to pull all of the fruit out, because let's face it, on this side, we've got tons of just regular food waiting already. Like this factory here is having no trouble keeping up with us, so I think we're going to be okay. I haven't seen this drop in quite a while, although I noticed that this has gone back to 16. So it must have something to do with the percentage of the city you have coverage of, because it must have grown a bit, and now it has a lower growth percentage, is my guess. I'm not entirely sure, though. And now it just dropped to 10. I don't know. I really don't understand. I don't. All I know is when it says 10, that tells me that we should make it 6. 5 growth periods per month. Seems delightful. Yeah, I just have a couple helicopters doing that, I guess. Inefficient, but fun, so it's okay. Well, that's actually got a decent number of passengers. They don't, they're no good, but... So I could actually add to this line. That's something we might do at some point. Although this side is very busy already. Both of these are, really. Unless I get really crazy and try and haul it around to this one, but that's even more of a mess. And I don't know that I want to put an airport or heliport way over here just for that. You know? Also seems kind of silly to me, but anyway. So these ones are still pretty quiet, as expected. But the inner ones are very, very, very busy, so should be fine. Needless to say, these people should absolutely love me. Oops, that's not what I was looking for. That's what I wanted. Right. Okay. Seriously, 2 rubber plantations that close. Okay. So be it. Anyway. It's not too bad. I don't know, maybe I will put in either an airport or a heliport here. Seems a little bit long for a heliport and a little bit short for an airport. Kind of in that gray zone. If it was more like here, I'd say definitely heliport. And if it was more like here, I'd say definitely airport. But we'll do an airport, it's fine. It's fine. I don't think it needs to be an international. I think we'll get away with just a simple city-sized one. I think that would be just fine. And if they'll let me put in bus station for a little more coverage, that would be helpful. Well, they will. Awesome. Okay, so now we're covering about 80-90% of that city. And that's cool. The E8 wagon, as always. No thought, no question. It should already be on passengers, but let's just make sure. Perfect. And you are Drumtown. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And your route shall be hangar, tarmac, to hangar, tarmac. Green to go. Alright. That airport is already a little bit busy, so I definitely don't want more than one plane here, and I don't think it'll really support more than one anyway. Well, actually, it's completely filled. So there might be something to this after all. Well, that was the first trip, and the first trip's always the biggest one, so we'll see how they do on the second trip. See if they can, once again, actually fill a plane. Nope, not quite. Okay, so one plane will definitely be enough, and it's definitely profitable, so no problem there. QL. QL, QL. Okay. Yeah, good stuff is happening. Now, it took a long time for us to get to this point, and I'm thinking if I do ever do another one city challenge, I might at some point. I'm going to do it back on just the normal grassland, as opposed to the subtropical desert we have here. That way there's never, like, because you don't have to be delivering food. Wow, it's very loud outside, sorry. Since you won't have to be delivering food, there'll be no pause in the growth. And I think that would help, because I mean, the city's definitely grown quite a bit, but I think it should by now have been larger. Like, I mentally kind of pictured it should have been more in the 20 to 25,000 range, so. And I know we had a lot of trouble early on with consistency in food delivery, and I think that was the problem. So if I ever do this again, I think I'll just do it on a grassland. That way we don't have to worry about that. Well, although I did definitely enjoy, you know, the concept of the desert. It's nice to have different, you know, different graphics, and having to actually do food and water was kind of neat too. So I certainly don't regret this decision. I just think it might have been better in a grassland, as it turns out, but that's okay. Not a problem. Excuse me. Alright. Not sure if there's anything else we should be doing in the immediate. Or if we're just in a nice calm growth period at this point. Oh, I haven't checked for upgrades in a while. There probably aren't any, but... Oh, the Dinger is available, and it is actually an upgrade. So yes, we will replace our Yate wagons with those. And there's no new gurus, that's fine. Cool, okay. We don't have any boats. Let's check road vehicles. Yeah, it is a very, very busy police and emergency vehicle day out there today, apparently. Oh, that's definitely a nice upgrade. Faster and higher capacity. Yes, please. There's nothing for water. That's fine. And for our trains, I'm pretty sure we were expected to switch to monorail, unless they're... Oh no, that's the old one. Never mind. Yeah, we probably won't be able to get a better train, but it's fine. The Turner turbos are doing us just fine, so it's okay. Right. Awesomeness. How is our headquarters? I think that still looks the same. Might have changed a little bit, but it doesn't look drastically different to me. Although we definitely have had growth in this direction, because none of these houses were here before. Which actually tells me we probably should put a streetcar or two on here. So let us do that. Actually, yeah, if we put one... Actually, we kind of have to put one there too, don't we? Alright, so one there. One there, and one there. Covers just about everybody. Okay. Now, it might be a little bit tricky to actually get these to all connect. Like, connecting that to that and this one across is very easy, but then what? How do I connect them to the actual main run here? That's a little trickier. That could be a little bit trickier. Unless I do... Oh, I need a spot that's the same height, so I may have to bring them out here to connect them over. Which will be a little bit messy, but... Or down here, I guess, would work just as well. Yeah, maybe right here. So it's a little bit of a mess, but it should be okay. What these things do? No, they won't, so I would be better off just to get rid of this for a minute. And then just flatten this out. All this. Okay, better. Yes, there's a little hill there, but it's alright. What are you doing? Apparently I was on the wrong button. That would explain a lot. Okay, you don't need to be like that or like that. Okay. Awesome. So now we need to once again upgrade or update the route. Wow, completely lost that word. Alright, so that's too far. Alright, so right now you come out of the depot, go to south, down to halt, over to exchange, and then maybe, would that be the best time to come over? Maybe I'll come, yeah, maybe I'll end up having exchange get hit twice. So after exchange, they'll come up and take care of these ones. There. Okay. So they go to after halt. Oh, hang on a second. I did that wrong. Let's get rid of that one. After halt. Uh-oh. Thank you. After halt, you go to exchange. No. After halt, you go to exchange. Thank you. Then you go to the upper ones and do all them. And then come back to exchange and continue the route as it originally was. Okay. So that's the main one. And it's easiest just to delete these and copy it from the original. Okay. Well, I'm glad I found by accident quite a while ago the go to copy. Otherwise, this would be a real pain. I'd have to redo that every single time. So, that was a happy accident that happened quite a while ago. It was very, very helpful. Right. Okay. There we go. That's everybody done. And let's move. Yeah, I think that really does have something to do with the percentage of coverage, because now we're down to 8 days naturally. I thought originally it was just the base size, but I'm starting to think now it's actually percentage coverage. And that would make sense. It does mean in order to keep this, though, as the town grows and grows, it'd be a real trick to make sure you always were expanding something to actually be touching that section of the city, so. But either way. Yeah, I've got with these 5 trams, I think they're too close together still. They're not really splitting our routes apart very well at this point. I think that's the main problem right now. I suppose I could send them all to depot and then, you know, manually space them out. But yeah, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Actually, looks like you're going to be the first one to go do the new section. That's what I've been waiting for. I don't like that route. It shows... Oh, there's no connection back behind. That's why. Ew. And I don't think I can get one in there because I think there's too many buildings in the way. That's less ideal. Maybe if I just connect this, maybe that will help a little bit. At least gives them a secondary option. Whether it actually is any good or not is completely separate. But anyway. Oh, I see the problem. You have then no way to get back around here. Okay, we can fix that too. We're pretty clever people. We can fix these sorts of things. Actually, that's not going to work there, is it? Unless I double bridge, and I don't really want to do that. Okay, let's just instead come up from here. And then over to here. Can I flatten this nicely? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Okay. Of course, it then promptly breaks down, because why wouldn't it? Anyway. But yeah, now all of them, they're so close together, it's just a bit of a mess, but anyway. That's okay. One of my shiny new planes and it's already broken down. That's harsh. Anyway. That's okay. It happens from time to time. Not a big deal. Nice. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Hi, Smokey. Come on up, buddy. Come here. Don't just sit there and yell at me. Come on up and see me. Come on. Come on. No? You just want to stare at me and yell. Go that way. That way. You can do it. Make a decision. One way or the other, but make a decision. You can do it. No, you don't want to commit one way or the other? Oh, okay. So be it. Oh, hey, we're actually low on water. That's unusual. It's been a long time since we've been out of water. Well, we still have all our water vehicles. And the water train is still going. So how did we run out of water even briefly? Running low on... No, we got plenty of water stock. Oh, maybe the trucks got stuck behind the streetcars, maybe. that is possible. Not sure I can fix that, though. Unless I completely rejig the streetcar route. Or rejig the water truck route, but I'm not real keen on doing either of these things. I'll have to keep an eye on that, see if that's something that happens regularly. If it just happened that one time, not so worried about it, but if it starts happening semi-regularly, then we're going to worry about it. So, for now, we'll just keep on as we are. And that should be fine. Okay. And anyway, with an 8-day growth cycle, even that couple of days blip with no water probably didn't really affect as much. So, it should be okay. Should be okay. How are our mines here doing? Oh, they're both doing pretty well. That's good. Very good. Not as good, but still alright. That's fine. Now, with this growth happening out here, I may have to slide in another streetcar station over here to pick up this section. Well, this is good though, because now I'm actually getting into a point where it's actually going to start being a bit of a challenge in order to try and keep the growth rate steady without letting it slip too far. So I think finally we're actually getting to a point where the challenge is actually, starting. I mean, we're many years in, but hey, that's okay. Now, see, so it's dropped quite a bit, so somewhere there's just so much growth, and I'm thinking it's over here. Yeah, that looks like the only place that's pretty far from a streetcar. Or it even could be here as well, actually. Either way, we have to fix that too. So, let's start by extending connections over. Where's the nearest? Down here, okay. Obviously it doesn't strictly have to follow the road, I just like it better doing it that way. Makes more sense to me. And streetcar stations, so over here, we'll want one kind of here-ish. That should do. And over here, we'll want one, we'll probably want two actually. One over here to cover this area. And one over here to cover this. Yeah, that should work. Right about there. Okay, so they decided that was part of transfer. That's fine. Even though I didn't actually click the button, I guess it's so close it kind of did anyway. And I think it's running out of names for for new stuff, but that's okay. That'll be fine. Hi, kitty. Let's not paw at my leg, okay? It's a little creepy. Okay? Yeah, I know. At least I can pet you from here. But I'm still kind of working, Bubs. I'm recording stuff. Yeah. So can you give me, like, 10 more minutes or so? Can you do that? No? Oh, I see. Okay, well, let's see if I can do this while petting the cat. Alright, so... basically, we need just to add these in at some point. Where would be a good spot? After sidings, because then you then head down to central. So if instead of that, after sidings, if you then went to lower, 62, and transfer. I think that would work. Yeah, that would work. Okay. So that was number 1. Done. Okay. So again, this one's a pretty simple one, so I think I can do it without copying. Kitty, come on up here, Bubs. Seriously. Come on. Yes, I'm in my spot, which he thinks is his. Thank you, but no. My spot. But at least if he sits there, I can pet him. That might help. Joy of cats. Anyway. Buddy, why are you licking my shirt? You're crazy, you know that? You are a crazy kitty. Anyway, let's add these in real quick here. So that's lower, station, transfer, 3 is done, 4. So again, to lower, to station. Go ahead, come on. Crawl up. Get a little bit closer, you might actually get on camera. Come on, a little bit closer. You're almost there. Another step. It's okay. Come on. You're so close, buddy. You're almost getting a cameo. Look this way. Come on. Don't you want to be on camera? You certainly wanted the attention of being on camera. It's not like they haven't seen you before. I posted pictures of you. They know what you look like. But maybe they'd like to actually see you. Come on, walk across. Come on. You can do it. Come on. It's your big moment, buddy. Everyone's looking. Alright, so that's the orders set up. I'm still going to try and get the cat to come across in the next couple minutes. I don't know if he will or not, but I'm not going to force him. But it certainly should be an appealing option. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. Don't make me have to bribe you. I will if it comes down to it, but don't make me have to. Okay, I'm going to bribe him. Okay. Yeah, I know what you want. Come here. Come and get it. Come on. I think I got about your ear on the camera. I think that's why he's been screaming in the first place. I've got something with cream waiting on my desk for after I'm done recording as a snack, and he smells the cream and wants it. So I bribed him with a little bit of it. I'm not sure if you can actually quite see him or not. It's pretty close to the edge. Okay, Bubs, come here. Oh, good kitty. Come on. Oh, there you go. Now you're on camera for sure. That's a good boy. Look up here. Look up here. There you go. Now the people can see your face. That's nice. Okay, that was mean of me to pick him up and drag him on camera. He maybe didn't want that, but anyway. So be it. Anyway, alright, so we've got those updated. I'm not sure which tram is going to get out here first. But either way, we have re-increased the coverage zone on the city, so we're back down to the 8-day, where we belong. I guess I may even need something for these ones out here soon, too. That's going to be a little bit messy. Possibly. Well, maybe not too bad, actually. Maybe I can pull something through here. Just not sure how to get it to connect to transfer. But, maybe if I bridge over this, maybe? I don't know. I might do that off camera and try and figure out a way to connect up another station here. Because I think this might be the thing that's keeping us at 8 instead of going down to like 6 or something. That's my guess anyway. Now let's at least put the station in. And, yeah, that side's easy. This is the side I don't know how to connect. So obviously I don't want to have to wreck this. Yeah, not so sure how to do this part. Because I don't think I can put a bridge directly here. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, I could always just, you know, have it come in and turn around and go right back out, but that seems less ideal. Unless I'm having a moment here. Can I get a bridge across this way? And if I can I then connect to it? Like, I could certainly build a bridge like that, but I don't think... Yeah, I can't connect to it. Yeah, that's not so good. Okay, never mind. I think that's going to be a off-camera project for myself to figure out a way to do this without wrecking too much other stuff. Because I'm really not sure how I'm going to get that to connect. The only other thing I can think of is if I don't allow them to use this line anymore, I just delete it. That would give me a little bit more space on this side. I might have to do that, actually. But either way, I'll figure this out at some point. So we definitely need to add that in. Oh, I don't want to add it in yet, though, because that's going to wreck everything else. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. It's, unless I either rejig this line so it's more, you know, squared, in which case I can bridge over it. Which I guess I could do. Maybe that is the option. Maybe that is the right plan. Alright, well, let's wait for the train to leave. And then let's do that. I think that is the right option. Because if this was just a straight line here, and there wasn't a rail here, I could just bridge to here. Well, that still isn't going to work because of this house. I may have to get rid of a house. Yeah, I'm not real sure on this one. Not entirely sure how that's going to work. Or if it's going to work. Definitely now this still works and this is easier to use. I think I have to get rid of this house. Because as soon as I bridge over this, which I can't do anyway, so I have to push this line. Okay. I'm going to put a cut in the episode here. I'm going to figure this out. And then next time, hopefully I'll remember to show you how I did it, but if not, either way, know that by the next time you're on, this station will be active, and there will be some change here that makes it work. I have no idea what that change will be yet, but I'll figure that out. So, anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for watching today, and I hope you'll come out and chill with me again next time. Have a good one. Bye now.